Hi there, my name is Wouter. I am the CEO and co-founder of Lanced, and first of all, I'd like to give you a warm welcome to our platform. Now, you have come here to see if Lanced could help you with your audition or casting. Well, the straight answer is yes, we can do that, but you can help us as well. Now, Lanced is a tech venture. Basically, we have developed this entire platform for you to automate, streamline, to manage and organize your auditions and castings way more efficiently. But to keep enhancing this platform, we also really love your feedback. So with each company, we do reach out and we do want to hop on a call with you and get to know you and get to know your business case and how you do auditions and how do you do castings, so that we can maybe even still tweak and twitch the platform towards your needs, because you are the ones that are shaping this platform, not us. So with that said, I'm going to offer you a very quick tour through the platform so that you have a quick understanding of what's possible and how we can help you save a lot of time, money, and stress on your next audition. Let's go. All right, so obviously we start on the login page. Now, if you create an account, you can create an account where you hire people, which is kind of like a company account, or where you apply. This is for artists who apply to your calls. What you see when you log in, it's kind of like a talent recruitment hub. This is like an overview where you can see all your opportunities and everyone who has applied, but also if any team members have reacted or reviewed candidates, because Lanced is very collaborative. Now, we know and we understand that most artistic teams, it's not just one person that is in charge over an audition or a casting. It might be 2, 3, 5, and even sometimes 10 people who are reviewing candidates and trying to pick and find the right person for you. Now, for that reason, we created a space where you can have different types of member accounts, right? So I am here and this is another member. You can see here quickly in the drop down what each member's function is, and you can just very quickly see everyone who is in your space. Now, each member can also chat with each other, so you can send very quickly updates surrounding your audition process or reviewing process, so that you don't have to go outside of Lanced. So you can kind of like alert each other in Lanced. You can work in real time as a company, and you can also see who is reviewing who and stuff like that. I'll go into that in just a second. This is just kind of like an overview. We go to the opportunities page. Now, in this opportunity page, you see all the opportunities that you have. And this can be a lot of different types of opportunities, right? You can have an audition, you can have a casting, you can have an open call, you can have all kinds of different opportunities. Now, to create an opportunity, it's fairly easy. You click create new, and this then starts your opportunity form builder. So you first start with, who are you looking for? Now, let's say I'm looking for a dancer. It also just pops up. You can select it. Are you doing an audition, a casting, or a job call? Let's go with an audition. Now, this determines the workflow of how people are applying, how you are reviewing, and how you are inviting. Now, for example, is this an open or a closed audition? An open audition means basically everyone applies and then everyone comes. A closed audition means you're first going to review every single person that applies and then go and make lists of just invite them on a rolling basis. So basically, people need an invitation via Lanced to get invited. So let's go for the closed audition, which is more common. Now, then it's the idea of how do you want to kind of make these lists. Sometimes if you have a smaller call and you quickly want to react, you can review on a rolling basis. That's the second option. This is kind of like Tinder, where you see a candidate and you either click invite or reject, and then they kind of like come to you or not. But you can also make entire lists first. So for example, you have a list of potentials, a list of yes, a list of no, and then first you kind of finalize that list, and then you click send. You submit all of the candidates at the same time, and everyone receives their answer in the same time. So that is more for bigger auditions. Now, candidates, they can be invited to one date, but also book different time slots. A time slot, it can be single, like just individual time slots, but it can also be a time slot filled with 50 spots. If you have an open audition and you have time slots, then people need to, during the apply kind of process, they need to select which time slot they would like to come and show up. All right, so let's say I'm just gonna do one date, and then I'm gonna select the date here. It's gonna be very soon. I start, let's say, at 10 a.m. and the location is Berlin. So then I can click next. Now here, this is to indicate what types of work you offer: part-time, full-time, internship, apprentice. Let's go with a full-time contract. Now, all of these are optional. We do kind of want to, urge you to share as many details as possible for artists so they understand what they are applying for. But you can also skip them. This is up to you. Then you go next. Now here in the job post, this is basically where you start to really fully build the post of that's going to be sent into the platform and that people really see. So this is the information side of it. Now let's go and just upload a cover image. All right, so I have uploaded a cover image. Here, opportunity information means basically what kind of company you are, or what information you'd like to put here. I'm just gonna go and pass all of this. When is the application deadline? This really means that it's closed, that after nobody can kind of submit anymore. Then you have the response. This is optional, but we also do urge you to put in a response date so that it's clear also in communication wise that artists know when they're being invited or not. You can share what opportunities date takes place. Is it a season? Is it a project? And then you can go in depth into the requirements of candidates. Now let's say, okay, that's a requirement. And then you can also have an age restriction. For example, if you're really looking for a specific age, you can give indication of the age. You just have to fill it in here or there. This is the step 10 is basically how you review. Do you see the age or do you see the year of birth? So, and then in the final step, this is where you really ask artists for specific materials. So for example, I do a show reel as a video, and then I give it a title as a show reel. When people apply to the call, they will have to kind of check mark that they have submitted that as well. So it's kind of a fail-safe for you to really know that people are going to apply with the right materials, but you will also know that if they don't have the right materials, they did do the check mark that they did submit it. So that's a little bit of a thing. So after you have posted your opportunity, you can see it on the opportunities page. Now it's in draft right now. I will go and show one that's actually already been made. Now, first of all, you see here all the information that you have put in, and this is viewable for all the artists in Lanced, but also you can share a URL or view the public post so that you can actually use that URL for people to apply. They will just log in or quickly create an account, and then they can apply to your opportunity. So you can even use this on your website, on your social media, on everywhere like that, right? The magic happens in the candidate section. Now the candidate section is basically a very quick visual overview where you can see everyone, right? Now if I go in her account, I can see a short motivation, I can see her dance videos, I can see her experiences, I can see her photos, more details. I can pull up her CV as well, which then would load like that. So you can really fast see everyone in the same way, which in one way gives dancers, artists, singers, performers a better way of showcasing themselves. And then in another way, you can quickly understand and see who is the right fit for you much more efficiently than, downloading resumes and opening YouTube links and Vimeos and all of that. It's just very centralized. So, and you can skip through it like Tinder. Now I'm using here the list system, which means that I can move people to yes, to potential to no. I can also see who has moved who, and I can even leave team notes for someone else. And I can view their current status. So it was reviewed by Jamila and the current status is in potential. Now I can go back and I can see here who is new, who is in a yes pile, who is in the no pile, and who is in a potential pile. Now in the end, after you have made the full selection of the yeses and the nos, and you've also judged all the potentials, you can click submit selection and everyone will receive their invitation or rejection at the same time. That is all mainly for, how it works to set up a call and how it looks like when you have started to get people in. Now, the candidate section is really amazing because you can have thousands, hundreds of people in here, and we have really seen cases like that. And it is so much quicker and faster for artistic teams to just kind of go through it, to sort, select, and to invite. So it really does cut back on a lot of time, and for a lot of people also stress, because it just gives such a nice visual overview of everything like that. So this is really how we can help you optimize. Obviously, there is a lot of other stuff. Just very quickly, the Lancer Hub is our entire platform, so you have access to all profiles, which right now there are 7,000 dance artists on the platform. Choreographers, directors, movement directors, teachers, dancers, commercial dancers, ballet dancers, they're all there at the moment, and you can just really quickly get access to them. And then you also have your own company profile, kind of serves a little bit as your own, online presence within Lance. So artists can very quickly go to your company page and get a better understanding of what your company does and what kind of work do you produce and create, so that they can also understand if this is a fit for you, yes or no. You can also have this as a public page, basically. The opportunities, I have none posted at the moment, but this is where you will see all opportunities. So as a company, you can have individual auditions for a singer, you can have group auditions for dancers, you can have acting calls online, and you can have orchestra calls in 5 different cities. You can customize so much in Lance so that it really becomes this central talent recruitment hub for your entire organization. All right, that was the tutorial or the demo. It was quite lengthy. I am very much aware of that, but I hope that this provided you with a bit more insight into what's possible in Lance and what we have been creating. And of course, what I said in the beginning, in the opening statement, is that we create Lance off of your feedback. So if you have any needs, any specific features or functions that you would like to see down the line, or would need for you to actually get on board with us, please reach out, because we are more than happy to talk with you, and we look forward to supporting your future auditions. Thank you very much.